Well, it takes a while to get from downstairs.
We can wait a minute, that's fine. We can wait.
Either that or I can share my report with you. Favorite restaurant in New York?
Ooh. There's a place, it's just like a local place on 73rd and Broadway. Art Cafe. It's just a small little Italian place where I lived up in the Upper West Side. Pretty good.
Is that from when you were with the
Knicks? Knicks, yeah.
Okay.
Knicks, yeah. My Knicks days.
What team have you not been with? I mean that in like the most respectful way.
San Antonio, Seattle, Oklahoma City, Lakers, Knicks, Nets, Washington,
Okay.
Bryant College, University of South Florida. I've been around the block.
Wow, Seattle.
It was the last team in Seattle.
You said South Florida.
Yeah, 1 year there.
Do you know Radenko Dogash, Bosnian guy? He used to play back in the 90s, but...
Don't know him, yeah.
You don't
So
know.
he's running through the concourse right now. Give him a couple of minutes.
We'll wait for him. That's fine.
I'm from Tristan's neck of the woods.
Oh, nice. What country?
Dogash was, I think his number was retired. So
South Florida.
he was played back in the early 90s, I believe, late 80s.
What was it like in Seattle? Was in totality a 42-10 run to cut this to 4. What was it that second unit and mix of guys with Marcus Smart as the lonely vet, what were they doing that allowed them to get back into it?
It was just playing the right way. Showed great resolve during that period, resiliency. Obviously, we get down that much, and the guys just continue to make the right play on both ends of the floor. It wasn't like home run plays. It was a box out, a deflection, making the right pass. And then we just stacked those possessions, possession after possession, and to do that for a long time was terrific. That group is great. I love the fight. It's really proud of that group coming in, for sure.
Why not stick with them a little bit longer, or was it were they just running out of gas?
They were running out of gas, and we were going to bring the other guys back. They couldn't have finished the game like that, and you could see them, because they expended a lot. That was the normal rotation, so we always going to stick with that. But they give those guys credit for fighting, and then I like the energy of the whole group the second half.
It was an 8-man rotation through the third quarter, less of the seeing different lineups than we'd seen in some recent games. What went into the switch to go with more condensed rotation?
Just who was playing well. We were just trying to find combinations that were going to get this thing going. So we went with the guys who were playing well. Sometimes you're going to do that in games. You feel those things out. And I like that group. They gave us a lot of energy, and we stuck with it until we got to 4. Really impressive that we fought back.
Go ahead.
No,
Mark.
you go.
Oh, I was going to just ask Coach Keefe, what are some of the ways that you guys are going to help Alex try to get more consistent, improving on those offensive shots? And that was a rough night going in, but can you go into if there's any other ways?
I mean, he has. That's the thing. I don't know. Have you been watching? He has been consistent. So guys are going to have off nights in this league, but he's actually been pretty consistent for like the last 3 or 4 weeks, and his game's getting better and better. Shots didn't go in as much as he would have liked tonight, but still was out there battling, competing on the defensive end. You're going to have games like that. Everybody does. It's how you bounce back, how you move forward, and he's bounced back well this year in those situations.
A heavier balance of minutes, especially early in the game, to those first 8 guys in the rotation. Less minutes today for Colby and Jalen, especially as the game went on. What went into that decision to not get? They've been seeing a lot more minutes of players.
Like I said, it's just the feel of the game. Yeah.
Last time you guys played, did the more unconventional look against Towns with Justin guarding him. This time played it a little more straight up with Alex. What went into that decision?
Try different things. So we're try different coverages. We had some success doing that the second time we played them at home. Didn't have as much success the second time we did it. So we wanted to try something different, give different looks. Towns is obviously a handful to deal with, so we wanted to mix up some things tonight and try something different.
How do you think Alex did?
Good moments and some tough moments. Our whole team had tough moments in the first half. I didn't think we played great at all. So just a credit to our guys to fight back in the second half. I was really happy with that.
At half, I talked to Keefe about the three-point shooting, and he said a lot of that predicated on you guys wanting to see them touch the paint a little bit more than what you saw in the first half. It seemed like they then started to do that, and the threes came a little bit more of what we've been seeing as of late.
Yeah.
For you guys, how do you try to get them to do that from the beginning of the game, knowing that you've had success with that paint touch?
Just keep stacking those habits. I didn't think we were getting the type of shots that we wanted early. When we were able to get in the paint early, we were able to get some good shots. I thought we capitalized on that much more in the second half. It's just having the mental stamina to do the right thing. How we went on that run, we just kept making the right play. It wasn't home run plays, it was simple plays. And we just got to keep getting back to those habits.
Low 3-point percentage today. Did you like the looks that you guys were getting? Was it just a matter of missing some?
I like some looks we got for sure. Yeah.
Tristan didn't play much tonight. He had a couple of good offensive games. What do you see? Do you see any improvement on the defensive end, because that was a knock on him when he came?
For sure, yes. Able to pick and roll coverage is getting better. His rim protection, understanding some of that stuff is getting better. Overall defense in general, making growth. We like how he's developing for sure.
Colby, very efficient when it comes to plus minus, and I know that's an antiquated number for some people, but your best plus minus in just under 12 minutes. He was part of that group that made that run. What have you seen from him in a very limited time with what he's been able to accomplish so far?
I like his game. He just plays hard. He's a competitor. And then he makes nice, simple plays offensively. If he's open, he shoots it. If not, he can drive it, put it on the floor, make reads at the rim or pass outs. Like how he's played.
It felt like Alex struggled with talents, especially when he had to guard him, dribble drives to the hoop and then post-ups. What did you see from the defense, or is there anything you wanted to clean up in those areas moving forward?
Now, like I said, he had some good moments, and then he had some moments that weren't great, but it was the whole team. We weren't connected defensively, we weren't physical enough in half, and it wasn't just him, it was our whole team. We made a shift in the second half, and that's how we weren't able to go on the run. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.